Monday. All right, guys. Hey, we are here. It is Tuesday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We didn't do too much promotion on here today. However, we do have a couple of cool things to chat about with you guys. So we're going to keep it kind of short and light. And so we're going to touch on kind of giving you guys a little bit of a perspective about what Girl Boss is, or a little bit of the behind the scenes, because oh great, she just popped off. A little bit behind the scenes, because it's not just Amy and I get the opportunity right now to come forward and kind of share with you guys, and we love that. But there's a whole crew, a whole squad that we have, and we definitely want to be able to highlight them real quick so you guys can get familiar with their names and everything. And just know that everybody is working to kind of bring you guys some, whether it's just awesome content or awesome info in the groups. And then we'll chat a little bit about Glitter Bomb, because I think we need to touch on that too, right, Amy?
We do. Glitter bombs.
Super
Yes.
important. I think that's super important. But yeah, she said it kicked you out. This is
It
not
totally kicked me out. Like I was just like I was here and then I wasn't and then I swore and I was like, "Oh gosh, I hope I didn't do that on the live."
it wasn't on the live. You were good. But it's okay if you are anyways. But
I know, we're all adults here,
it's
right?
okay.
Like
Because
we were telling Shauna.
I know, yeah, we're going to be having some of the admins and mods on here as well. We'll be scooping them in, so you guys get to connect with them too, but we haven't been able to do that yet. And one of the concerns was they just wanted to make sure that they kind of tempered down their, vocabulary. And I was like, nah, this is kind of prime time. Anything goes right at this time of night. I think there's no rules. What do you think?
Well, I'm not easily offended. So if you curse at me, it's okay.
Good. Oh my goodness.
Okay. I mean, I'm over here swearing off air, so
Right. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, there's a big list, and so right now, you guys, we're coming on the Girl Boss page. There's actually a Girl Boss group, and in order to be in the group, you do have to be a girl. Just those are the rules. Them's the rules. That's how it is. We do have some dudes try to sneak in, and no, the boys are not allowed. However, we do love the guys too. So this is our co-ed page, and we still wanted to bring you guys some awesome stuff here. But Amy, if you would run down and kind of give the list of some of the people that are behind the scenes on here, we can go ahead and highlight them a little bit.
Sure. So we have a really, really badass mod and admin team. As everybody should know, if you're watching, Amy Herbiger, the queen of merch. She's the mastermind behind this. She has built this girl boss community, and it really is an absolutely incredible place. Everybody is very supportive, very encouraging, and if you're not, you're gonna probably get booted. So she's built this incredible group. I think we're at like 4,100 people right now.
Women.
Yeah, women. Yeah, sorry guys. Like we know you try.
Uh,
And what's cute is when you guys tell us your favorite animal. But anyway, so so she's really built this incredible community, and it's really an honor to be part of that. And then of course what happened is about a year ago, I think it was Chris Green's group. I think we were everybody well a lot of people were in this chat, and Shauna, who is also one of the moderators in our group, she's like, hey, it'd be pretty cool if there was a girls only group. And Girl Boss was born. Amy created the group, and it's just been absolutely amazing. But we do have a really cool team, and it's a growing team. Like when we hit 4,000 members, we brought a couple more people on board, and it's just been growing. We use each other's strengths. It doesn't matter what tier you're on, because you can gain value from everybody. Like we have big encouragers that are moderating and helping people, and they might not be in the 100,000 tier, but they have so much to offer, and it just feeds well into what we have here. I mean, I can get into specifics if you want to,
Oh no,
but
I was thinking. Well, obviously, if you have them on there, I think we could like name them off, and hopefully we'll be able to scoop them in there. I mean, we could try and pull up.
sure. Yeah, so okay, we have Shauna. She is brilliant. She's really smart. She's very low key, but she is crazy smart. She's very encouraging, very helpful. She has just a heart for merch and trademarks and copyrights. She's just the real go-getter. We have Ariana, who we talked about this challenge that we're going to be starting. She is actually going to be creating the document for us. What I absolutely adore about Ariana is she's got so much going on. She's doing the merch thing, she's doing the mother thing. She still takes the time to help all the people in our group to focus on the positive, to keep us goal oriented. And then she's like, hey, if you guys need help with this document, I'll go ahead and do it. That's just who she is. She's got such a heart to serve and help, and she's an incredible person on the team. So thank you, Ariana. I think you're in here.
Yeah,
Thought I
for
saw
well,
her say hi.
yeah, that was kind of the reason why I thought even this like crossed my mind today. Like, okay, well, we haven't really highlighted anybody yet, and again, I know that we're going to be able to pull people on here, but it's awesome, and I love that we're going to be able to bring this document or these ideas to the community. But like again, I think that people need to realize. That's not something that just is super simple. Everybody is busy and juggling things, and then we have a team that's working as well. And like you said, that she's like, yeah, I'll work on this in her spare time for free to help strangers. Like, it's pretty awesome.
It really is, and I hope that every mod and admin, everyone ends up coming on.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, a
You
little bit of
off to put you on
pressure.
the hit list.
They're on the hit list. They're like, they don't even know it. No.
Right.
And yeah, and like Amy says, Ariana, she does all our motivational posts, all of them. In fact, I believe she asked Amy if she could be posting those motivational and the keep on keeping on post before she was a mod. That's just where her heart is. So thank you, Ariana.
You.
Your husband wants a shout out. So
Oh my word. Again, you're a pro team for sure. Appreciate that.
admin by marriage is what Amy says.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have, and I'm sorry, I'm not going in any specific order. We have Farron. Farron is also an amazing encourager. I don't think she realizes just how much she has to offer the Girl Boss group. I think it was a shock to her when Amy asked her if she wanted to help moderate. But she really is. She has no problem being straightforward and vulnerable and putting her numbers out there, whether she's proud of them or not. She understands just how important it is to help other people, everybody see the transparency, and she has such a keep on keeping on attitude, and I think she's a great addition to our team. She really makes it work, and I hope she never discounts herself as a mod because she really has earned a spot on this team. Then we have Gianna, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Gianna is another sweetheart of a woman. She no matter what she has going on, and she's got stuff going on, you would never know it because she's always just full of positive energy. She's always encouraging. She's always just wanting to make sure that everybody else is doing good and feeling good. And I mean, right now, like she's going through some stuff, but it's not stopping her from wanting to support and encourage everybody, that she talks to. So that's really, really impressive too. And that's just part of our team. Then we have Stephanie Arnold, which I'm sure a lot of people have probably seen in the various groups because she has no problem helping. but she has no problem with giving it to you straight. Like, she loves to help people. She doesn't take crap. She's A, B, C, boom. And some people like that and some people don't, and that's okay. But she has such a heart to help. Like, she truly does care. I mean, the patience that this woman has, I have no idea how she does it because I couldn't. So there's that. Sorry, I literally wrote down everybody's name because I did not want to forget anybody.
Good, actually, because I'm kind of a little bit of a. I put this on her, my friends, because I was just like, I'm kind of a little bit of a newbie here, and we do have quite a big team. So again, this is just going to be touching. We are going to have everybody on here so you can get to know them a little bit more, and we can go a little bit more in depth. But I know it's hard to just have a name without a face, so it doesn't have to be, a huge a huge intro, because we are going to make them, we're going to force them to come on here. Not really, don't run away, you guys, but we do plan on really working to have them come on here and put a face with a name and get their personality a little bit. But again, just wanted to highlight a bit so that you guys can see what powerhouses are coming together to kind of make this happen and put together some good stuff for you guys.
Now, aside from like me and you, there is one more person that we need to mention. She's not exactly a moderator or an admin, but she has her own little, okay, like, so in the Girl Boss group, sorry boys, but there's like this special little spot where you can look up different topics. And this person ended up having her very own little space where we can tag her topics so they can look everything up. And that's Rhonda. She's not a mod or admin because we don't want to steal her from Michael Asani, but she is her knowledge is just incredible. I mean, glitter bombs for days, right? So
what's her last name? Because I want to put her on there so they can search for her.
I believe it's Watters, Watters, I think. And I'm so sorry if I
no, it's not wrong. I don't know either on there, so I am gonna look. And I know.
But if you don't know who Rhonda is, y'all, you missing out.
The reason being is because you can search. So, like you said, she actually puts in a lot of, additional. I think she's scooped up by Michael Asani as kind of like a partner, right? Because she's contributed and helped so much. So, like you said, technically, she's there, but we're like kind of want to claim her for ourselves a little bit too, just because she's so giving and awesome and fits right in. But I do want to have like I said, I'm going to put her name up there because I want you guys, regardless whether you are in the Girl Boss group and you can search for her posts because they're extremely important, or you can search into Michael Asani's group. And
merch momentum.
You know
if
what?
You're not in that group, y'all.
Yeah, seriously. So I'll look on there and then because we can look at it'll say the admins on there. And I know, there we go. You are so right. Rhonda Watters, Whonda. I'll put that up here. Shout out.
And I'm sorry, like if I called anybody out, I don't want to like make anybody feel intimidated or anything. I'm just very grateful for the value. Me and Amanda talked very briefly earlier, and it's like, we need to highlight the team, and the Girl Boss group in general, because it's made up. It's not just like this small team. It is all 4,100 of us that makes this community just absolutely amazing. Yeah, see, Ariana, she's saying here, yes, all things, fonts, designs, trademarks, all this accumulated knowledge, and she is so kind. She really is, and that's a shout out to you, Rhonda.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you. Very cool. Okay, let's move on real quick. We're going to touch on one other things before we kind of wrap it up and preempt it for the next week, but because there's something awesome big coming up. But now, you know what? I think this is actually the first time that I had even heard it when we were on camera on Sunday. And you said glitter bomb. So where did this come from and what does this mean?
See, I don't know. Y'all have been sleeping because this was brought up. We have an admin chat. Go figure, right? This was brought up in the admin chat. I think it was Shauna. She was like, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I think it was Shauna. I'm like 90% sure. So there's room for error, but I'm pretty sure it was her. And she's like, we need our own hashtag instead of like the golden nuggets that you hear around. And glitter bombs came up, and it was just like, oh my goodness, that is perfect. Girl boss glitter bombs. And so we don't drop nuggets, we throw glitter. And that's where that came from. So here on our show, glitter.
I just realized because I put it up there is that like glitter bombs, girl boss, GB. Like I just made that connection. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that's pretty fantastic.
And I think it was Ariana that made that connection because I didn't either. I was just like, oh, girl, glitter bombs. And she's like, girl boss glitter bombs. And I'm like, GB. Yeah.
It's a thing. All right. It's our thing. I love it. I love it. So much fun. Lance says, so I take it Amanda doesn't have the house all pulled together. No, Lance, you are 100% right. Here was the discussion when I decided, and actually I told Amy this when I got on. I was like, I came on here to like turn on my computer and like get ready for the, you know, put the broadcast up, the cameras on. I was like, gosh, I'm like, I do need to at least clean up some of this stuff that I haven't done yet because I'm actually trying to get some work done now. You know, you do all this moving and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've done an okay job of kind of settling enough so that we could actually do some work because we have other businesses that we need to take care of instead of just moving. And so, no, I totally neglected everything, you know, that isn't pressing until Sunday so that we could actually get some business done. And so I'm like, well, you really, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to, you know, start moving all this stuff around just so to put it in piles just so that I can, you know, do it again. So I was like, oh, we're going to get my backdrop. But it was so much easier for my backdrop. So this is what I might be actually doing for about, you know, for a while because the space behind me, that's how it's always going to be. Now this is our office is down here. So it's going to be pretty big. It will be cleaned up eventually. It might not be cleaned up till after China. So I don't know, but we'll probably roll with this setup for a little while. No problem calling me out. I was actually gonna announce it, but yeah, I'm not showing you behind that curtain. You guys can rewatch the Sunday's, you know, episode because that was pretty funny. But yeah, it looks the same. Let's see here. Oh no, she's frozen. She got kicked out again. Okay, well, she just talked about glitter bomb. She better come back on here because we are going to talk about one more thing and just lead it up to. Let's see here. She thinks she's coming back on. There you go.
That was weird. It like totally kicked me out. I think it's my flipping phone. Next time I'm going to do this on my iPad. I should have. I knew it too. I'm just like.
All right. Prep for next Tuesday. Okay, so we will wrap it up though because next Tuesday is going to be monster glitter bombs everywhere because like we mentioned, this is not just a little thing that we're whipping up. We are really kind of chatting about this whole 90-day run, the 90-day document, and we are going to unleash it to everybody next week. So a little bit of
happening.
It's happening, and a little bit of preempting that kind of comes with this. This is going to be something that you guys can apply to whether, you know, you just are doing merch or you're doing other print on demands or you're, you know, integrating other businesses in or things in life in general. Because you know what? Some people want to add in. I think it's really healthy to be able to add in other aspects of your life that you feel are important that you want to get on pace. And so you're really going to be able to tailor this to you. It's not going to be like, oh, you have to have X amount of uploads or anything like that. It's going to be totally customizable, but it's also going to be with our, you know, weekly groups here and everything. We're going to be, you know, asking people that are brave enough to actually kind of go ahead and share in the reporting because, you know, share different things within the comments and, you know, feel free to share that stuff within the groups or in the page or let you know how it's actually, you know, helping you. And I can tell you, this is not something that's easy. You know, you look at something, you're like, oh, it's just 90 days. But to do something consistently for 90 days, practically every single day, you know, you choose if you're going to do it 7 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever you're going to, you know, stay on point with. But being consistent with even just like little things, sometimes that can be tough. And for a full 90-day run, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to tell you by the time you get to that 90 days, it's going to be so fulfilling and you are going to be looking at your business, whatever your targets are that you were looking to do in a totally different way.
And it gives us another opportunity to encourage.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, that's exactly what it's all about. Like, it's not going to matter. Let's see. Oh, so funny.
I mean, even if it's like one thing that you're, that you're committed to doing for 90 days, like it's whatever you want to do and however you want to grow, whether it's your merch business or FBA or just waking up and an hour earlier, like whatever, So
exactly. And that's the whole thing, getting consistent on it. And then even if you wanted to do, it's not a set in stone thing. I'm going to say there's going to be different, different sheets that we're going to be able to work on so that you can just kind of evaluate, and you might need to adjust. Say you set your goal too high or you set your goal too low, for your activity. And then you realize, hey, this wasn't really all that realistic. But instead of just like falling off by keeping, going, maybe adjusting a little bit. I mean, it's going to be really insane once you back out that 90 days and add those up, or just say, okay, I want to have X amount done, instead of just saying that in your head. And then what happens is 3 months go by and you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't gotten anything done. However, if you break it down into bite-sized pieces and just check that off and keep going and, have a group that you're accountable to. And when life happens, it happens, but then you get right back on track. And then it's not like you've, lost a month or whatever. You might've just been, okay, I had a few days that I had to take care of something else. I'm right back in the groove. So I think this is going to be really good. And I think it's so important right now because, again, everybody needs to be amped up and be pushing to get their portfolio as big and wide as they can for fourth quarter. Whether, again, there's going to be if you're on other print on demand, for me, I think Etsy is definitely going to be one thing that haven't been doing a ton with, that I definitely want to build up so I can see what a true fourth quarter would look like with that platform. And I have a feeling, just like last year, everybody I've talked to that, did well in the fourth quarter basically said, I wish I had more up. I wish I would have, done more, So, and I think this is the easy way to do it without getting overwhelmed. You just have those little bite-sized pieces and stick with it. And then it's not going to feel so crazy, stressful, mind numbing as it can when you want to, procrastinate and then try and rush and get everything in all at once.
Yeah, because that was one of the big points, is mastering the mundane. And it can be pretty mundane. So yeah. This will be a fun challenge. But it's going to be
excited when those cha-chings are coming. In November. Oh. Okay, you're there. I thought we lost you again.
Yeah, it's choppy. I don't know.
Well, it's good that we're going to have a short one today. So I think that's what we can wrap up with, guys. So definitely expect we'll go ahead and make sure to do a good amount of, promoting, next week so that you guys have a good heads up. But it is going to be 9:15 next Tuesday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And we will go ahead and be releasing the document for everybody, chat a little bit about that, and get everybody started together so we can push on through. We'll be able to back out exactly, when the date is, when our 90 days is up, and kind of have a little bit of a futuristic look, but then break it down to a daily basis. So I'm excited. It's going to be good.
I am too. Thank you. And thank you, Ariana, for putting out the document. So
yes. And she's like
next week.
Now she's like, oh, I really got to do it now. They just told the entire community. I know, no doubt she's gonna.
We have your back, Ariana. We have your back.
Absolutely. So, all right, guys, we'll have a wonderful night, and we will catch y'all next Tuesday. Later.
Bye.